This might be Spidey. Oh, this was Spider-Gwen. I think. Sweet cover. Got Groot. I honestly can't remember what book this came from. Like I said, this is last week's. Guess I'll break this up somehow and put it on YouTube as last week's. Spider-Kid number 2. This is the connecting variant. Got video game Spidey. I don't know any of those. Iron Spidey, Spider-Kid, Spider-Kid, Spider-Boy. The big mech in the background. I don't know the names of the others. There's too many. It's ASM number 8. It's a sweet cover. It's a cool perspective. I really want to play that new Spider-Man game. Infinity Warp's Arachnite. So this is a cross between Moon Knight and Spider-Man. Probably a really sick combo. Like cool and sick and fucked up in the head because Moon Knight's fucked up. Sleepwalker number 1 or number 2. Sleepwalker hasn't been around for a while. He needs some. He needs to be in a movie. Shed some light on Sleepwalker. You could see him in a Spider-Man movie. Okay, we got some Halloween Comic Fest books. It's Miss Marvel number 1. Now some of these are just reprints, you know. Reprinting. Not really pricey books, but classic books. This book's only like 5 years old, maybe. It's a good one. This one's very recent. So Walk Through Hell number 1. We talked about this a couple months ago. It's really good. It's very much a more modern X-Files. I feel like the X-Files, I didn't see the newest season, but I feel like the X-Files comics now, which is a little too outdated. This seems like very present day, fucked up shit that happens. All the military guys in this van go into this warehouse, come running back out, they fucking nope the fuck out of there, and then they all kill each other because they're like, he's coming, we gotta kill each other, and they all pull out their guns. It's like a really morbid scene. Princeless. Raven the Byron Princess. Hey, awesome, what's up, dude? Long time no see. Year 2, Love and Revenge. I have no idea what this is about. It's a Halloween book, so I got it. Got to see what it's about in the, it's actually a book, so it could be good. But the Halloween books are only ever like super duper duper thin. They're only like 10 pages, 12 pages. Reprint. Hellboy and their BBRD 1953. Straight up is barking and growling in her sleep. What a cutie. She's fighting off some burglars in her dreams. The Phantom Hill and the Kelpie. It's a reprint. BBRD 1954 is actually going on. Did it start yet? I don't know, I haven't read Hellboy in a while. Kinda hoping that'll get me back into it. Apparently the new movie is supposed to be more traditional and more doing stuff with Fortnite because every now and then I just get kicked from the game for no reason. Kinda sucks. Free preview, Shibuya Goldfish. So you might be asking yourself, why does this goldfish have blood all over it? Well, this book is about killer goldfish that fly through the sky and eat people. And it's bound backwards like Japanese manga style. It's pretty fucked up. Of course, we've got a reprint of Constantine Hellblazer. It's a good one. If you've never read Hellblazer, I recommend that you go to your nearest comic book store tomorrow, see if they have any copies of the free one left, and get it. It's written by Neil Gaiman, so it's bound to be great. Excuse me, I didn't know that Neil Gaiman wrote and maybe produced, I don't know, he had to say it did, Real Far with Coraline. I've never seen that movie. I really want to see it now, knowing that he was involved in Coraline. PC decided to kill itself, and 2 days later your phone also gave up. Oh god. I mean, I'm assuming you got everything fixed, right? I hope. We've got a reprint of Superior Spider-Man. See the Superior Spider-Man's latest plans unfold in Spider-Geddon. This is where Doc Ock takes over Peter Parker's body. He puts his brain or consciousness inside of Peter and becomes Spider-Man. It's pretty fucked, honestly. It's very Halloween. It's another manga style, bound backwards. Opossums. The actual first volume of this manga has already come out. No idea when it will come back. Oh, so you sent it off to get it fixed? I think it's like a sci-fi manga. Seems cool. I've got so many books. So many books. I've got a What If True Believer. What if the Silver Surfer possessed the Infinity Gauntlet? It's pretty cool. It's a good what if. And Warlock has yet to appear in any movie ever. Well, I guess he did appear in the end of Thor, right? But not actually, it was just like his cocoon. Did the people say what was wrong with the computer, or do you have any theories? Does that mean you won't be able to play Fortnite until you get it back? Is Black Ops crossplay yet? I feel like with the success of crossplay in Fortnite, Black Ops is going to be close behind, and that's going to be an awesome day. We've got this is a good one. This is a special one. This is a reprint. It's a second printing of Return of Wolverine. So every copy of this book, the second printing of number 1, in the back, page 34 and 35, which are supposed to be the ad pages in the back of the book, are instead swapped with some pages from Captain Aphra, or Dr. Aphra, which is a Star Wars book. announced it like the day it showed up. Like, hey, this book's fucked up. Sorry. They didn't recall it, but I like shit like that. Hey, Mars Attacks. This is, it's like cover D or something. Not cover A, I've got cover A somewhere around here. Mars Attacks is such a great movie. So good. The only thing that's bad about the comic is that you can't hear their voices. Got Wonder Woman 57, cover B. It's a fucked up cover, but looks great. So like bloody veins and shit. Whew. Spooky. I've got the subscription variant for Labyrinth number 8. It's only a 12-part series, so it's almost done. It doesn't feel like it's been that long. It's a sweet cover. I like the twistiness of this tree. I've been trying to figure out how to make that happen on a painting. Like, just make it look naturally twisted. And I think I found a good tutorial video. Hopefully I can show that off in the next painting. Which, by the way, I want to start doing in November. A painting every week. I'm not sure what day, I'm not sure when it's gonna start. Could just be an ASMR day. But I want to do some paintings. And number 3 of Beasts of Burden, Wise Dogs and Eldritch Men. Apparently this book has won a good amount of Eisner Awards. Not sure if it's exactly Eisner Award, but it's a really good book. It's about these dogs that are conscious and can cast spells and shit. It's pretty unique. Hey Tackles, I'm doing great. How are you? We've got cover B for Bloodborne, number 6. This is just an ongoing series. Not too good. Why? What's up, man? This is just an ongoing series. Oh my god. I can't stop yawning. Stop yawning. It's making me yawn. I gotta drink more G Fuel. It's now an ongoing series, which is pretty great. Originally it was just a 4-part series, but it sold so well they decided to keep writing. Kingsa, what's up? I'm sorry, Dangles. That's not a good position. It sucks, man, but time heals all wounds, man. Trust me. I've been there. This is cover C. I like this cover better for Bloodborne. I like the... Oh, god damn it. I'm stuck. Don't worry. I'm back. My webcam just fucked up. Need some sour cherry. He said the best. I have black on blackberry. It's the only one I've ever tried. It's my first thing for G Fuel. Like the blood on the door and the fucking chained up coffins over here. Bloodborne's so cool. Maybe I'll play that on stream sometime. Cover B for Cold Spots, number 3. Tastes like Sour Patch Kids. Nice. This is so good. I like the butterfly. Colin Bunn is so good. He's such a good writer. He writes really well for like different types of horror, like psychological horror, dread, that kind of stuff. This is the Battle Lines variant. This is definitely the Battle Lines variant for Spider-Gwen. Spider-Ghost. Just let him have it. Well, he can have it tomorrow, on Wednesday. Gotta dive back in more books. We're halfway through Coda. This crazy, crazy cover. This book has been fucking phenomenal. It's only 12-part series too. It's always a lot of pages too. It's like more than I think it's 44 pages, 48 pages, something like that. It's nice. Dead King #1 from Aftershock. This book seemed a little odd at first. They don't give you too much in the way of background knowledge, other than there's these like giant mechs that are warring against each other, and there's humans that are from different provinces or something. People look down on some of them, and our main character is from one of the ones that they look down on. I don't know. #2 will hopefully clear some things up. It's an Aftershock book, so it's gonna be great. This is the, is this cover A? Or was the fairy cover A? I think this is cover A. The Fiona Staples cover. It just doesn't really have her it does kind of have her style, but she doesn't ever use like super hard lines. I don't know. It's a sweet book. Cover A or B, the other one that we didn't see. This is cover A for Mars Attacks. Classic kind of Mars Attacks looking like poster type of deal. It's a sweet one. From Kaboom, #2 of 5. Over the Garden Wall. I guess this is this show back on. I watched this when I was younger, and it was like, I remember it being way too dark. Kinda like Courage. Courage was a little bit of humor too. But I remember this having some pretty dark undertones. But, yeah, I guess, it's back as a book. Last issue was pretty cool. And it's designed for kids. But, yeah, it's fun. It's, nostalgic a little bit. Red Sonja Halloween Special. Don't typically like Red Sonja. I just got it because it was a Halloween book. Figured I'd check it out. It's a hefty book. This is Roll Toll #2. Bones of Contention. So, there's D&D supplementary things in this book. This book is hefty. So if we compare it to a regular comic book, you can see it's like 5 times the size of a normal comic book. It's got a little bit of story, some characters, some NPCs, sites and settings for D&D, and it's all like comic book format. It's a very, very unique book. Got the Fiona Staples cover for Vampironica #4. Fiona Staples is such a good artist. Her style's just so cool, like all the gradients in the back here. So good. The highlights in green on her hair. Super cool. I wonder if she paints. Kinda looks like digital paint. Not sure. She doesn't do Locola. Hey, what's up? Bye. Hi, bye. She doesn't do conventions anymore, so I can't get anything sign like my fucking first saga. Which I should probably sell. People have been optioning it. Trying to get someone cool to buy it for a show, but I don't think it'll ever happen. It's kind of offering around $150 now. Don't really know if it'll ever go up. It's another manga style Battle Angel Alita. There's actually a new movie coming out based on the manga Battle Angel Alita. I think it's just like her origin, some cool shit. I never read it. The highlight of Halloween Comic Fest is Frankenstein by Junji Ito. So I'm actually gonna take some time. So like, yeah, he does the writing and the art. It's a story collection. I'm actually gonna take some time to showcase a little bit of the art for anyone who doesn't know who Junji Ito is. He also did the Uzumaki series. In the series, I'm sure it's circulated on the internet a few times. There's this short story about these people in this one town who discover the side of a mountain has like holes in it, and these holes are human shaped. And someone sees a particular hole and says, like in their head or out loud or something, "That hole is mine." So he like climbs up and goes through the hole, and people go in after him, and like, or maybe it seals up, I don't know. They can't find the guy never comes out. So everyone in town sees this on the news and sees their hole, and then they feel compelled to go into the hole in the side of the mountain, and they never come out, and there's like strange monsters in there, and it twists them and elongates them until they die. It's like fucked up. Anyway, we'll talk about this comic. Okay, let's see. Let's find a fucked up page. So instantly, second page. Got this zombie guy in the corner here. He's actually just dead and rotting. Got a bloody mess of a Frankenstein brain down there, like holy shit. Just like gruesome. And it's kind of like classic manga style, like 80s manga. Or I'm trying to see. There's no like real fucked up pages, but it's pretty sweet. Hey, what's up? It's gotta suck, it's gotta hurt. This is cover A for Spider-Kid. I think this is one of the inheritors. It's a vampire family going throughout the different universes, like eating the spiders. Like Spider-Gwen, Miles Morales. That's what the whole Spider-Kid and Spider-Verse thing is about. Spider-Girl's #1. Same thing. This is actually like setting up how Peter Parker and Mary Jane, the Mary Jane Spider-Man, get into the fray or into the fight with Spider-Kid. This is cover A for Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider. She meets, she gets out of jail in this one. Meets with Spider-Pig, and they join the fight too. What if Thor was raised by frost giants? It's a cool what if. I was gonna say he'd be more cold. In like a personality sense. He'd probably be more cold in general too, but X-Men Black Juggernaut #1. This actually just ended this week, because it was a weekly book with the different villains. Yes, I guess the #8 variant was a month old, and for whatever reason just got to us. It's a sweet Nightcrawler cover. Gotta wake up. Gotta wake up later when I'm fucking yelling, getting scared, playing spooky games. It's a Halloween special again from Dynamite. Army of Darkness. There hasn't been an Army of Darkness book in a little while. I think it was a crossover for a little while. They were doing Kiss and Army of Darkness. Then there was Ash, Army of Darkness. If you never watched the Ash vs. Evil Dead or any of the Evil Dead movies, highly recommend it. Not too sure about the show though. I was too afraid to watch the show because Bruce Campbell's like old. Almost met him once. Baby teeth #13. This book has turned into a quite a different book than when it started out. It still is brutal and fucked up as it was at the beginning, but I didn't realize at first it was Donny Cates. Now I see why Venom and Cosmic Ghost Rider and all that's like pretty screwed up. And Bloodborne, Discover A. Is the video ending? Not yet, still got like 10 minutes on it. Okay. Everyone in this fucking town has a truck, and they feel it extremely necessary to make their trucks as loud as possible. I don't know what this beast is called, but it's fucking cool. It looks like a spaghetti monster. After this, there's only one more pile. Five-part miniseries, Old Lady Harley #1. I only got this because it seemed like a parody book. It kinda is. That's all Harley Quinn is. Raven, Daughter of Darkness #9. issues left on this one too. It's nuts. Number 1 and 2 I read. I quickly became one of those books that just wait till I have them all. Read them all at once. Definitely will gain a lot more from that than reading it month by month. Scarlet number 3. I actually took this off my pull list at number 2 and got this one because of the kind of striking cover. It's a very sweet cover. Super red. Some more foil covers this week. Silencer number 10. I don't read Silencer. A lot of these foil covers I only got because they're shiny and yeah, I'm a fucking squirrel. Gotta have everything shiny. The Terrifics number 9. Kinda looks like Doctor Doom. Wrong universe. Wrong publisher. This might be cover A. It doesn't say, but this is the other cover for Beast of Burden. Number 3. I'll take a book about dogs any day. Mystery Science Theater 3000, number 2, the comic. I have yet to watch the Netflix series. I think there's a new host. Not sure how I feel about that. I haven't watched the old stuff in years, but I remember it's pretty good, pretty funny. The Whispering Dark. Be careful, lest the light in you be darkness on this like a skull on the moon. It's a pretty interesting book. It's about like this pilot who was with like a team in some war. I forget exactly which. It might not be a specific one. And this book in particular is they're talking about like their first encounter with like a sleeping group of enemies and how they had to like take over their camp and kill the enemies. And this pilot lady was like seeing monsters and shit because she saw the person killing the other person as a monster. Because she didn't think it was right, because they were innocent, they were just sleeping, you know. It's a cool psychological book. And I'm really actually excited for number 2. It was really slow to start out though. It was like 15 pages into it. I'm like, oh my god, when's it gonna go somewhere interesting, you know? But it got there. Days of Hate, number 9. A lot of number 9s. I didn't realize. So many books started in December. Or January. Would it be January? I guess Days of Hate started in January. Kinda looks like hell. Reminds me of hell. Die, die, die. Number 4. Mine's bigger. There's a couple different word bubbles for this. Like, look who brought on their fist to a knife fight or something like that. It's pretty dumb. A couple of them are This is cover A, Vampironica number 4. I believe, yeah, Smallwood is the artist for this cover, I believe. Sweet cover. Action Comics 1004, holy shit. Detective Comics is only a couple months away from issue 1000. It's nuts. It's another foil cover. It's weird that they chose to put geese there. Superman flying with geese. Love this cover. Batgirl 28. Another foil cover. It's like gold and yellow. Black or silver. It's a sweet cover. I always kinda like, I don't know, I look at Batgirl and I don't understand why people like Batgirl so much as opposed to Batwoman. Like Batwoman, another guy in a big ass truck. Batwoman is just like Batgirl, but more mature and more badass. Like Batgirl has like shitty drama with Nightwing. That's fucking lame. And then Batwoman gets fucking cancelled. Like, who reads this? I don't know. If you like Batgirl, that's your own thing. And honestly, I would like someone to help me out a little bit, try to get me into it, you know, let me see the good side. But man, I'm just a little salty. Because Batwoman got cancelled. Obviously, I like the inferior book. Batman and Beyond still kicking. Number 25. Awesome foil cover. Red, black, and white. My favorite color combination. Why did she get canceled? No idea. Sales, probably. She had great writers and great artists. Both times got canceled. The first time she got canceled in New 52 was because the writers, she got kicked out of Detective Comics. Maybe that's why. She got kicked out of Detective Comics because she killed Clayface, who was a good guy at the time. And then her book ended shortly after that. Her original series ended, the New 52, because DC didn't want her to be married. And if you don't know, Batwoman is a lesbian. So she had a girlfriend and then a fiance. And they scrapped it. And they said, yo, writers, you cannot do that. They didn't want that on their image. You know, DC, fucking 7 years ago, were just like the most backwards people. But now, it's okay. Now Batwoman had like a really close relationship with her girlfriend. And it's like, dude, the other Batwoman goes to like issue 48 or 49 or something like that. You could have like fucking kept going with that. And it would have been a super awesome story if you weren't hung up on the fact that she's getting married to a woman. Like, fuck DC, man. Stupid. Anyway, new comics. Batman Kings of Fear number 3. It's actually a really good series. I gotta restart the video again. I've listened to it too many times. Just put on repeat. It's actually a really good series so far. It's only 6 issues. And it's centered around Scarecrow, who doesn't get a lot of notoriety. Doesn't get his own arcs that often. He's a super cool character. He plays on your worst fears. He's a Scarecrow. And this is it. It's written and illustrated as if it was a book from like the early 90s, late 80s. much 90s. It's pretty sweet. It's got a cool, like, nostalgia feature to it. A blank cover for Book of Magic. It's pretty sick. Super white. It doesn't have one of the pages that goes over the blank cover that they've been doing lately. I don't know why. Excuse me. This is the cover A for Book of Magic. Someone took my cover B. It wasn't that good anyway. It's a Vertigo book. It's I think it's basically a retelling, not a retelling, but like a reboot of the original Books of Magic. It talks about in this his journey through the old series of Book of Magic. I think it's just trying to. I don't think it's really trying to reboot. It's hard to explain. I'm not sure if I even know. I didn't read all of the old Book of Magic stuff, but it seems like this is in the future. He's still a kid trying to learn magic. I don't know. Some people just test their luck. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say. He just still doesn't know really how to use magic. Freaking Harry Potter over here. DC's Harry Potter. He's making Detective Comics 991. So 992 comes out next week, I believe. And then I think they're slowing it down to once a month with Peter Tomasi as the writer, which is pretty cool. He's a really good writer. He did a lot of great work with the Superman run that ended a little while ago. But I'm curious what they're doing for issue 1000. It's gonna be sometime early next year, I think. And last book for this week, Justice League Odyssey #2. It's the book with Starfire and Darkseid on the same team. Sweet foil though. Got Azrael, Starfire, Jessica Cruz, Cyborg, Darkseid. It's a nuts team. It's pretty cool. I like it. Apparently it was gonna get canceled before it even started. It was gonna be only a couple issues. So I don't know, but they made a foil cover for it, so I'm not sure what to believe. Why would they spend the money making a foil cover? Because it's not cheap. Why would they spend the money making a foil cover just to fucking cancel a book a couple issues in? Without even seeing how the first one would sell, which it sold pretty well. I don't think we have any left in stock of number 1 or 2. Got so